What up, YouTube? This is Woody coming back with another mother-loving truck vlog. What's up? It's my second video of the year. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Anyway, so I want to make a follow-up video to my last video where I was talking about YouTube changing their monetization rules and talking about stuff that really hasn't been talked about. And now I want to make a follow-up video to this, talking about what I've noticed changing since the new rules have come out and people are scrambling and stuff. So I've noticed that there is like a huge spike in the sub for sub stuff here lately. Like in my Instagram, I get a lot of comments and a lot of DMs, people telling me, they're asking me if I want to sub for sub, if I sub their channel, they'll sub mine, like, and I've seen it in a lot of other places too. It ain't just Instagram, and I wanted to talk about it for a minute because I've done it, okay? I didn't reach out to other people talking about, if you sub my channel, I'll sub your channel. I've never done that. But I've had people ask me, hey, you want to trade sub for sub or whatever? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. So I go check out their channel and I sub their channel. Well, this is what happens. So you sub their channel and they sub your channel. Actually, I had one that I subbed his channel and then he never subbed me back. I'm like, so I quickly ended that subscription. But anyways, check this out. So you sub their channel and they sub yours, okay? And then nothing changes. You don't get views for that or nothing. Like, that is the most important thing. I mean, and to me, that's the most important thing. Once you get past the 1,000 subs now, before it was views and that's it. That's all that really mattered. But now, just to get over that 1,000 sub threshold, sub count is a little more important now, and people are mistaking that for views. So anyways, so I've done this, participated in that, and I'm like, okay, I'll sub your channel. So I sub their channel, they sub mine, and then they don't watch your videos. And then a couple days, maybe a week down the road, you realize you lose a sub. And then you go digging into it, you find out that person that wanted you to do the sub for sub has dropped your channel. Like, they only did it so you would sub their channel. They wait a little bit and then they unsubscribe to your channel and forget all about you. And they only did that to get your sub. You just sub their channel. Or you have ones that will sub to your channel and then they never watch any of your videos. So it's just a waste of a sub. Or I don't know. It just seems stupid to me. I understand now the hard part. Well, actually, it's not the hard part. It is a hard part to get 1,000 subs. But people are like, people that I've talked to about this thing, this sub for sub crap, seem to think that the sub count is harder than the views. And it's not. They're probably about the same, because subs are hard to get. To get to that 1,000 is hard to get, but your views are equally as hard, because like they just are. But for me, I've hit the sub, I've hit that minimum view time a whole lot easier than, obviously, than I have the subs, because I've only got, like, right now I'm sitting at 266 subs, but I have 80-some thousand views, and I'm like a couple minutes away from getting that 40,000 or 4,000 hours view hours mark, but I'll still be under with the subs, which ain't no big deal to me. Like, I'm not worried about it or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, I see a lot of channels, so if somebody asks me to check out their channel, I go check it out. I'll watch a couple of your videos. If I like it, I'll sub your channel. If I don't like it, I'm not going to sub. Like, I'm not going to stay sub to a channel that I don't watch, and I wouldn't expect somebody to stay sub to my channel if they don't watch my videos. I mean, I don't want people leaving unsubbing my channel, but I don't expect people to stay if they're not actually watching the videos. And I understand if they don't like my content that they unsub the channel. It ain't no big deal to me. It is what it is. But anyways, so I check these channels out. I'm always looking and checking out channels and stuff. And one thing I noticed is sometimes they'll have a lot of subs and no views. And that is a dead giveaway to the sub for sub crap. Because I've seen channels that have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 subs, and they only have like 3,000 views. They've only got 1 view per sub. I've seen channels that have 1,000 subs and only have like 2,000 views. That means every one of their subs watched 2 videos and that was it, and they stopped watching. Like, that's crazy. That is a dead giveaway to sub for sub crap. That's why sub for sub doesn't work. That's why even though you hit that 1,000 sub threshold, you're still not going to be there on your views, because you got all these subs that just ain't watching. They're only subbed because you subbed their channel. They're not interested in your videos. They were only interested in the sub count. So now you're still dead in the water because you ain't got your views. You ain't even close to your views. And I just was talking, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I was talking to somebody about it, and he seemed to think that sub count was harder than the views, but I think they're equally hard. One's just as hard as the other, and you got to hit them both. And then not only do you have to hit them both, but you have to stay above that 4,000 hour mark to keep your monetization. So even after you hit the 4,000 and the 1,000 subs, you have to stay above those numbers to stay monetized. If you fall below 4,000 a year view hours, then they end your monetization. So, that's something you got to think about. And that's really something, you got to do what you got to do to grow your channel. And I don't want to persuade somebody into doing something, not to stop doing something that's working for them, but I'm saying you need to give that a thought. You have to hit both of those numbers, and you have to stay above both of those numbers to keep your monetization. And if you don't, then you lose it again. So better to take your time and get it back. Maybe you never even had it in the first place, but I'm saying better to take your time, get it, earn it, own it, and not lose it again than scramble to get these numbers and get there and then lose it again anyway because you didn't maintain those numbers. So that's just my thoughts on the situation, the topic, sub for sub count. It's a crazy, silly game, I think. I don't get into it. I got burned on it. There's like 2 or 3 times that I actually was like, okay, I'll do it, and I got burned on it. So now I don't do it. If somebody asks me to check out their channel, yeah, I'll check out their channel. And I try to give feedback, and if I like their channel, I'll sub, or I'll like the video, I'll leave them a comment. If they're just asking me to watch a video and see what I think, and they want some feedback, then yeah, I'm gonna give them some feedback, give them some advice. But my best advice that I could give to anybody is don't quit, keep working hard, don't quit, don't give up, and be yourself. Don't be who you think that people want to see in the videos. Be yourself. That's the most important thing. 2 things that I can tell you. work hard, or 3 things, I guess. Work hard, don't give up, be yourself. And if you're good, you keep working hard. And even if you're not good, if you keep working hard, you're gonna get good. You're gonna find your knack. You're gonna find what works for your channel, and you're gonna be good. But if you're not yourself, people are gonna see it right away, and they're gonna know this guy. This is not him. He's acting. They're gonna know right away that it's not you. You're not being yourself, and that'll turn a lot of people off. Some people might be fooled by it, but after a while, people get turned off by feeling like you're not being real. So those are the things that I always try to tell people. Be yourself, work hard, don't quit. And that's what I'm telling you guys right now. Work hard, don't quit, be yourself, be you. And all this sub for sub stuff, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the game. People will trick you into doing this stuff and then leave you high and dry. And they wasted your time, and they're ending up wasting their own time too. If people are doing the same thing to them, it's just they're getting one of the numbers, and not getting the other one when you have to have both of them. So hopefully this helps somebody. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment if you liked the video. Hit that like button. If you didn't, like I always say, hit that dislike button, and I'll catch you on the next video. This is Woody. Peace, and I'm out.